Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to episode 3 of Ringside Heat Elite Reports. You know, I feel kind of mixed with this week's programming. I'm not sure exactly what I expected from the fallout of Revolution. Maybe a little bit more. It's a little lopsided. I actually don't have all that much to say about Collision, shockingly, but we're going to get into it. First thing, though, in true AEW tradition, I'm going to have to do like a pre show point. So the Moxley, Copeland, Mox, Cope, Dean Ambrose, Edge redo match that's coming up on the next Dynamite. I'm actually not really going to comment about any of those things until the result of that match happens because I need to see exactly what they're doing. Obviously, what happened at Revolution didn't land, and I think they're scrambling, which is a shame. It landed for me. I could see what didn't land, but anyway, I'm leaving that till episode 4. Just stay tuned for episode 4 on that one. But anyway, Dynamite for this week. This is out of order. Also, in no particular order, but Tony Storm. Okay, she called out everyone and also technically kind of tried to start a key party, I think. I'm not sure. Go check it out if you haven't. Watch it for yourself. See there. Now, the next very confusing thing, I'll also get into more detail about the International Championship Eliminator Tournament. I love a tournament. I love looking at brackets. I blame Survivor Series Deadly Games all the way back when. I think it was 99, 98. I don't know. It's when The Rock turned heel, went corporate, and poor Mick Foley and Shane McMahon and Stone Cold. Anyway, I've been in love with brackets and tournaments ever since, so it's their fault. And so AEW loves a good tournament, and so do I. We had the AEW debut. This person is now All Elite, former 3-time TNA X Division champion, Speedball Mike Bailey. Why am I saying his name? Why is his debut in a tournament to possibly face Kenny Omega for the International Championship? Well, he's Canadian. He's from Laval, Quebec. So guess what? I'm going to pay attention to him. Yeah, he's his gimmick is interesting. He's an off-brand Ken and or Ryu from Street Fighter. Think of the GoBots versus the Transformers. Anyway, it was an exciting match. I've never laid eyes on this person before, and if I have, I didn't know that I did. But yeah, so and he won his match, so will continue on in the tournament. Again, I'll get into that a bit later. Next up, okay, every time I don't think Takeshita could possibly impress me more, he did here. Now, yes, it was a match with Platinum Max Caster, the best wrestler alive. I'm air quoting everything here. There's some very few wrestlers, very top wrestlers, where when their music hits and they come out and they storm to the ring, you go, "Oh, expletive! They're here. He's here." Taker Kane have that. Stone Cold, when he's really upset, has that. Becky Lynch, Rhea Ripley, when their music hits and they're looking ticked off. Jade Cargill at Elimination Chamber. Holy crap, was that ever, So here comes Platinum Max with another open challenge, and fresh off losing his title to Kenny Omega, here comes Takeshita, and oh, expletive. It was the greatest of squash matches, and yeah, it was scary. He looked scary, and that's great for him. That's great for his whole thing, and obviously he'll be fine after the loss, but oh man, it was great. Now, this is for yours, mine, and ours social media director here. Will Ospreay has declared for the Owen Hart tournament. He is dead set now that he's put Kyle Fletcher away. He's headed to All In Texas, or at least he plans to be, via the Owen Hart tournament. And so he doesn't care if it's Swerve, if it's Mox, if it's Edge, Cope. Doesn't matter to him. Adam number 1, if you follow Ringside Heat every week on Saga 960. And yeah, he doesn't care who's champ. He's got hidden blades ready for everybody. So the final thing now, let's get into, yes, the international the International Champion Eliminator Tournament. Now, Kenny Omega is now AEW's first Grand Slam champion. So what does that mean? He's won the World Championship, now the International Championship. He was tag champion with Adam number What do we have him at? Oh yeah, I bumped him down to Adam number 4, and of course he was trios champion as well. So he is AEW's first ever Grand Slam champion, and so he wanted to face the best wrestler on the planet. We can't infringe on somebody who used to work there and carry around a belt with an X on it, and works in New York now. So yeah, he wants to wrestle the best wrestler on the planet. So this is the tournament that's going to decide that. And so whoever wins this tournament, he'll face them at Dynasty. So what happens in this tournament? We have 2 qualifier matches on Dynamite and then the next 2 on Collision. So the first round, so actually with all the episodes, this is just going to bleed right into my Collision coverage here. So Orange Cassidy won his match, of course. And then Ricochet won his match, which is very interesting, but it's going to make for a great match. Mark Davis, because I guess we need somebody from the Don Callis family in there, but everybody else is busy, including Kyle Fletcher. Speedball got in there. Yeah, Canada. And let me see. And then, yeah, so that's the 4. So what happens now? This first round, it's now a fatal 4-way next week on Dynamite before the Mox Copeland redo. It's a fatal 4-way. The winner of that match faces Omega on Dynasty. It's a weird tournament, but again, I got to look at a bracket, so that's fine. So yeah, that bleeds us right into Collision. Like I say, it was I believe this would have been the Mark Davis where he won. Mark Davis won his match and Ricochet won his match on Collision. And it was Orange Cassidy and Speedball that won theirs on Dynamite. So yeah, that's there. Now, the best thing that happened on Collision, though, an incredible tag team match between FTR and Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong, rekindling a feud that started like 4 years ago, apparently, what the promo package told me, and also Adam Cole at ringside. Absolute great match. If you're going to have the Hurt Syndicate as champions, then you need hard-hitting matches like this. Nice, long, full 20-minute match, TV time. It's a 20-minute match and all that kind of thing. And then, of course, you had Adam Cole and Daniel Garcia snipe at each other. Again, I forgot Daniel Garcia was TNT Championship, so they've really got to do something with that division because it's just he's walking around with it, which is great. It's not in a briefcase or anything, but they got to do something more, or I guess Dynasty is going to be when Adam Cole gets his match, but TNT Championship, I think, is dying a little bit right now. And then, of course, we have Megan Bayne making her presence known. Now, she's kind of new. She's known for her days in Game Changer Wrestling and OVW, even counts Al Snow as one of her trainers. So way back, old WWE fans, you all know Al Snow, but she's been on a tear. She attacked Willow. She attacked Statlander. She attacked Tony, really went through Thunder Rosa, and is just handing out F5s to everybody. I'm not sure what she calls it, but it's an F5. Yeah, she's knocking everybody's teeth in. Tony even retaliated, and it didn't work. She got an F5. So, yeah, Megan Bayne is here and here to stay. So, yeah, she looks right like she's out of, was it Themyscira, where Wonder Woman's from? But, yeah, her gimmick and everything. So, again, not a ton happened on Collision. And, again, I don't know what I was expecting with the fallout from Revolution, but I was like, oh, is that kind of it? So, and I think a lot of it has to do is they're still scrambling to figure out what they're doing with Mox and Cope. But again, I will cover that when we get the result of that street fight redo match, and we'll see who Swerve has to deal with at Dynasty. I don't want Swerve to get messed up in all of this, but anyway, that's going to be the teaser for next week. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Again, Ringside _heat here on YouTube, and of course find us everywhere on Twitter and Facebook and TikTok and Threads and Patreon. Did I say Instagram? All that stuff. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great night. Bye, guys.